Дорогие друзья, уважаемые коллеги, здравствуйте. Меня зовут Дмитрий, компания EY. Мы рады приветствовать вас на финальной питч-сессии программы Global Pilots, организованной компаниями EY, Microsoft Startupbootcamp при поддержке фонда Altergate. В рамках программы мы объединили усилия наших экспертов для того, чтобы помочь стартапам в выходе на международные рынки. Как и многое в нашей жизни сейчас, программа проходила онлайн. Давайте посмотрим, как это было.
Добрый день, дорогие друзья! Хочу вас поприветствовать на финальной сессии Global Pilots. Хочу сказать, что программа прошла успешно. Представители международных корпораций, ведущие мест фонда и другие независимые эксперты оценили очень высоко необыкновенный уровень участия, зрелость решений участников программы. С учетом новой реальности организаторам удалось очень быстро, оперативно трансформировать программу в новый формат, в онлайн-формат. В течение 12 недель более 70 экспертов со всего мира провели встречи, а участники получили уникальные консультации от организаторов. Это позволило стартапам лучше понять требования глобального рынка и улучшить качество решений для успешного запуска пилотных проектов. Для нашей компании, для компании EY, развитие деловой среды и создание экосистемы для быстрорастущих компаний – это часть нашей глобальной и локальной стратегии. Поэтому, несмотря на завершение программы Global Pilots, наша работа со стартапами будет продолжаться однозначно. Мы видим в таких предпринимателях будущих партнеров и, возможно, участников международного конкурса EY «Предприниматель года в России». Желаю удачи всем участникам этой программы. Будем на связи. Ваш Александр Ирeg.
Вот и подошло к концу обучения первого набора Global Pilot. Я поздравляю наших первых выпускников. Когда мы только запускали программу, главной задачей, которую мы себе ставили, было предоставление реальной помощи и пользы от объединения экспертиз международных компаний и организаторов и доступа к сети международных заказчиков. Несмотря на то, что за это время ситуация, мягко говоря, изменилась, нам удалось адаптировать программу к современным вызовам и предоставить стартапам актуальные знания и навыки, чтобы быть конкурентоспособными. Я рада, что очень многого удалось достичь уже во время обучения. Например, 5 стартапов уже получили гранты на использование облачной платформы Microsoft Azure. И это поможет им сделать свои решения по-настоящему масштабируемыми и глобальными. А 2 уже разместились в международных маркетплейсах Microsoft. И это только начало. Помощь российским инновационным стартапам в выходе на международные рынки – один из ключевых приоритетов для Microsoft. И при этом мы заинтересованы и в дальнейшем долгосрочном партнерстве с участниками программы. Российские стартапы традиционно показывают очень высокий уровень инноваций и технологической экспертизы, и наша главная задача совместно с другими организаторами Global Pilot – предоставить им необходимую поддержку для роста и развития не только сегодня, но и завтра.
Hello, Lars Buch here, CEO of Startupbootcamp in Russia. Kudos to all the participants in the Global Pilots program. Of course, first of all, to the participating startups, but also the international mentors, the mentors that have spent time on this, the corporates that have been involved, and the team pushing the program. Surprisingly cool results. And why surprisingly? To be honest, we were a little bit skeptic in the beginning because teams and corporates are investing a bit less in this program than what we normally do. And then we had the COVID panic on top, so we were very excited to see the final outcome. Case is that that was a surprisingly positive experience. A lot of the teams have already sold outside on the international scene, and we are looking forward from Startupbootcamp to support the teams even after the program.
Всем привет! Меня зовут Евгений, Altergate. Это были невероятно насыщенные, продуктивные и интересные 12 недель. Усилия и ресурсы, вложенные в программу по выводу стартапов на международный рынок Global Pilots, дали внушительные результаты. Слаженная работа команды проекта, приглашенных экспертов, инвесторов, ну и, конечно же, лучших стартапов принесли впечатляющие результаты и открыли новые глобальные возможности для развития и масштабирования бизнеса наших резидентов. А самое главное, что это только начало захватывающего пути программы Global Pilots.
Добрый день, дорогие друзья! Меня зовут Иван Копытов, компания Microsoft. Сейчас мы переходим к выступлениям стартапов, участников программы Global Pilots. В первом блоке вы услышите выступления 6 компаний. AI-решение компании Brainsoft, которая помогает торговым центрам выстраивать маркетинговые коммуникации с посетителями. Платформа персонализированной рекламы на основе технологий компьютерного зрения и машинного интеллекта Addreality. Компания Verme помогает планировать рабочее время линейного персонала. Dasha.ai – робот, который общается с клиентами и сотрудниками бизнеса, и чью речь невозможно отличить от реального человека. Сервис Getfaster помогает магазинам запустить онлайн-продажи под ключ. И сервис Sizolution для фэшн-ритейла, помогающий идеально подобрать подходящий размер одежды для покупателей в интернете. Уверен, это будет интересно. Приятного просмотра!
Hello, my name is Alexander Rogozin. I am founder of Brainsoft. In Brainsoft, we believe that we can change the traditional rental business of trade centers into the modern digital business which has money by engagement with the consumers and collecting data about the consumers. Our clients has facing right now a really strong pressure from the markets and from the competitive environment. They have low traffic caused by COVID-19 crisis. They have pressure from the online trade, and they have a new consumer behavior in front of their trade centers' doors. So, what can help them to get the new and to find the new revenue streams and revenue points? Of course, the main answer is the consumers and the data about the consumers. And in Brainsoft, we developed the easy-to-use cloud platform with all necessary tools for their marketing and management teams to drive the ROI of the marketing activities and revenue by simply using loyalty programs, data collection, communication and engagement, and also very advanced analytic tools powered by machine learning algorithms, which allow them to provide the same experience for the offline consumers in the trade centers as they have in their digital environment in Amazon, eBay, or other famous online competitors. So our algorithm allowed to personalize marketing, personalize communication, and build the omni-channel experience inside of each specific trade centers. Investment in this technology really booming in the next 2-3 years, leading by Asia, Europe, and Russian markets as well. So the overall investments in this industry will reach about $1 billion in the next 5 years. Sorry. And our company has a really strong ambition how to be the major player in this segment. We already has a good track of the clients in Russia. We signed about 6 major developers in Russia with the 25 plus trade centers, and by the end of this year we already will cover about 60% of market share. And we want to use this experience and knowledge to go outside of Russia and be successful in Europe and Asia. And to do that, we are raising right now the funding series from 1 to 2 million to help our business has a sustainable growth, and we will invest this money for marketing and sales, geographical expansion, and better product and better IT development. To do that, we have an ambition team of the founders who has experience in property management, IT, and telecom. And we believe that team and that product will change the traditional business of the trade centers, and we will see the digital future of offline trade. Thank you very much.
Hello everyone, my name is Serge from Addreality. Addreality is a cloud platform for personalized video and audio messages in physical locations. Communication in physical location is a part of seamless marketing strategy through all the channels, from online to point of sales. There is still a gap between online and offline marketing. There is no understanding the real audience. In-store messages aren't relevant, and different KPIs for marketers in online and offline channels. This is a huge problem. And we solve this problem by our solution. Our 8-year algorithm for in-store helps you personalize messages based on impersonal data, like audience behavior, emotional tracking, attention on ads. The machine algorithm uses audience data to adopt marketing messages to the audience segment in real time. It looks like context ads from the internet, but for physical spaces. You can test your sales hypothesis in our cloud platform with 4 simple steps to deploy personalized messages around the globe via any digital broadcasting points. After, you can see the effectiveness of your campaign and analyze the conversion rate from your ads. It gives you sales growth up to 5%, reducing the cost of the marketing and IT up to 80%, and of course, it gives you new revenue flow from programmatic ads in offline. Our business model is already proven by 200 middle and enterprise customers. On average, 6 conversion rate per 1 client. That's why we expect that our RPPU grows to triple. Our revenue is $1.2 million, and the company is profitable right now. Our lifetime value, 24,000 K, and our customer acquisition cost is 1.5. We have 3,000 daily active users from 18 countries that control their in-store experience on 27,000 digital touchpoints. For example, the Relay brand can control the marketing in airport and Hong Kong airport from the Paris. We are selling our solution through direct sale, marketing agencies, and marketing clouds, like Asbis from Eastern Europe, for example. The market is 26 billion. Our competitors like Scala was acquired by American StrataCash in 2016. At Broadsign was acquired 2 companies like Ayuda and Campsite last year to get closer to our all-in-one strategy. We have algorithm for deep engagement analytics. We generate content on the fly, and our algorithm is programmatic ready. 29 team members in our team. Founders have been working together for 9 years. And the core team has successful international sales experience. We grow on our revenue by organic plan, and of course we know how to grow 3 times faster with investment. That's why we are happy to consider investment opportunity for round A. Thank you for watching your search from Addreality.
Hello and welcome. My name is Dmitry Belsky, and I proudly present Verme workforce management and employee sharing platform. We help our clients by scheduling their employees and increasing productivity. Currently, we schedule more than 100,000 employees every month. Last year, we provided more than $100 million per value for all our clients. We operate in 4 countries. We have 5 years on the market and roughly 100 persons in our team. We have 3 main products. First of them is predictive employee scheduling. Second is employee sharing platform. And last but not the least is Face ID, time and attendance. To schedule all your employees, we get your history data, we enrich it with external sources like cellular, like weather history, and also connect it with your local experts. After this, we mix it and make quantitative forecast. Quantitative forecast is connected with limits, for each workplace. We get all the stuff like urgent tasks and productivity plans. We combine it and make workforce demand. After this, we connect it with your employees and all their preferences, all your corporate standards, and all the compliance issues. The result is pretty simple, is schedule for every employee of your team. Some gaps in workforce demand couldn't be covered by your employees, and there comes the open shifts. Open shifts can be covered by our part of our platform called employee sharing.
So those gaps can be covered by external contractors, your employees from other sites, agency staff, and it also could be some staff from other employers you have contracted with. All these activities are covered by the Verme platform. After you have such a mass of your employers, other employers, you need to track them. Here comes the biometrics. We have both fixed and mobile version. So this idea is hard to fake. It's easy to integrate because it's already integrated and easy to operate. Our key focus in terms of client is retail industry and distribution. Here we can see clients like Ocean, Pandora, and Nestle, who are our clients in different terms of our platform. There are some certain cases I want to focus. First of them is video. So here we gained more than 10% productivity increase and 15% of employee decreasing turnover. Second one is small footwear chain called Econica. Here the result is pretty simple. This is 5% of sales increase. So that's all, folks. Feel free to contact me anytime.
Thanks for having me. My name is Vladislav Chernyshov. I am co-founder and CEO of Dasha.ai, and our main product is a fully automated call center powered by Dasha Voice AI platform. So there are decade-wide trends, and we believe that this decade is going to be the decade of conversational AI. Why? Because there is a core truth that businesses spend $1.6 trillion on inbound calls and another $1 trillion on outbound calls. But the problem is that people are actually not built for this sort of work, and we make it easy. So first you upload existing call recordings, two, you review those scenarios and start making or receiving calls while a customer still thinks that he or she is still talking to a real person. So when we do that, because Dasha is actually a category-defining platform that allows you to create voice applications that are way smarter than everything that what we have in the market right now, and it still feels like a real human. So we're doing that by our proprietary core technology. So we've built all tech stack in-house. So we have a speech-to-text, we have a text-to-speech, we have an NLP engine, we have a fastest voice activity detection, and we have a first-of-a-kind IDE for creating those voice applications. So right now we're experiencing exponential call volume growth. So Dasha made more than 20 million of calls so far, and we have a usage-based pricing model with volume and committed use discounts. So we're charging per minute. So also we've noticed that it's very easy to switch to Dash and very hard to switch from, and that's why we have a zero logo churn and zero cancellations since inception. So also we have a highly attractive unit economics, and our average ARR is way higher than the same for the average B2B software as a service startup. And in Russia, we are working with almost all major large enterprise companies like Pochta России or Megaphone. So in US, we have a very robust sales pipeline and working with a lot of Fortune 1000 companies. And all this because of our team of 70 people, and our scientific research is being led by Dr. Alexander Diakonov, who is a doctor of science and professor at Moscow State University, and he also used to be a Kaggle #1, which means that he used to be a #1 machine learning engineer in the world. So last year we've raised a $2 million seed round led by R2P Ventures, is a venture capital fund that were early investors in Yandex and Datadog. And the true potential of Dasha platform lies in products that could be built on top of Dasha. So for instance, we've built a COVID-19 screener app. So it's a self-service product that could be used by enterprises to pinpoint infection risk and keeping their workforce safe. And in terms of traction during the global pilots, so we've successfully applied for Microsoft co-sell ready status. So we've engaged with one of the Ernst & Young partners, and also we've engaged with top US retailers, and Microsoft account executives are helping us to actually facilitate the deal. In terms of long-term vision, so we're starting in 2020 with the platform for developers, and we're aiming towards achieving general conversational AI that could be deployed on any device or a robot in 2024. So thank you very much for your attention.
Hi there. My name is Kirill Solonitsyn, and I represent Getfaster. Getfaster is an e-grocery provider for food retailers and brands. According to Business Insider, the online grocery market valued 2 times between 2016 and 2018. But still, for some unknown reasons, most of the food retailers in CIS and Europe do not have their own delivery service. What we do, we help them to go online and to sell online within 2 months from the scratch by creating an online store based on white label solution, and also by organizing the whole offline process on their side. What we do are 3 steps. The first one is to create white label solution or to connect to a retailer's store if he has one, so we can receive the orders from customer. The second one is to organize the whole offline process of picking and packing. So we put our operational teams in stores or warehouses and start to pick and pack the most fresh food for our customers. The third one is to organize a delivery service, which we have few options of. The first one is to door-to-door delivery, also click and collect, and pick up. Also, we help our retailers to connect to marketplaces so they can sell there. Right now, we work with Beru.ru, Goods.ru, and AliExpress Russia. Our pricing model consists of 2 parts. The first one is a monthly subscription for white label online store. If a customer buys it, it costs $2,000 per month, and it includes the endless customization for our clients if it's needed. The second one is a pay-per order revenue share model. We charge from 8 to 10% from the order's total amount. Our market, most of our competitors, they work in a model where a food retailer for them is just a stock provider. So they don't have access to customer database, they cannot control the whole process. We, on the other side, we don't just bring some additional profit. We create a whole new business model for our clients, which they own completely. It means that they own their website, they own the customer's database, they control the whole marketing thing, and they control the whole process and can influence on it. During last month of COVID-19 virus, our industry had a great boost, so we did as well. So you can see that we had a significant growth of sales during the Q1 of 2020, and also we were hired for 2 new big projects to execute. The first one is an online store for well-known Victoria Group. It was executed within 4 weeks. From the scratch. We created the white label for our client and also the whole operational team and process. Right now we deliver from 2 stores all around Moscow, and almost 500 orders were delivered already. And the second one was for Commandor company from Krasnoyarsk. It was executed within 4 weeks. It was made fully remotely because we're not there. We also created the white label solution, and we created the operational team in the city, which we didn't have before. Right now, we already delivered 117 orders. Thank you for your attention, and you're welcome to contact us if you're interested in partnership. Thank you.
Hi. My name is Vahe. I'm CEO and co-founder of Sizolution company. We're solving one of the biggest problems of fashion e-commerce market, which is the problem of size and fit. Indeed, it's very hard for customers to find the right fitting clothing, to figure out how this clothing will look on them. As a result, there is a huge return rate on the market, on average more than 50% globally. There is a low conversion rate for fashion e-com, and also there is a huge group of customers that never shop online for fashion because they don't understand how you can find the right clothing while not trying them on. We help companies to solve the problem. Our product is a widget that integrates directly into the e-commerce website or in the app. In that widget, customers get personalized recommendation which size to order for this specific product, how that specific product would fit them, how to look on them. So this recommendation is personalized, it's based on customer's body shape, on customer's properties, and every customer would have their own recommendation. As a result, we see a significant decrease in return rate, basically our main metric. We also help companies increase the conversion rate, and basically our main metric is increase in revenue per customer who starts using the widget. Also, the important metric here is happiness of customers who don't need to return clothing, have all that hassle with sending clothing back and forth. As a company, we exist for more than 5 years by now. We're market leaders in Russian and CIS markets. Basically, we work here with all their major retailers and brands who sell fashion. And we're also scaling globally. Right now, we have pilots with Hugo Boss in their mobile app. We're also piloting with Tommy Hilfiger, so you can try us on their website. And we have a few clients in Germany. And as a company, we're Berlin-based, so basically we're a German company. Our business model is either fixed subscription per month or a success fee, where companies pay us only a small fee per product that was sold with the return rate, with the recommendation and was not returned. So basically, we always try to give more to our companies, and we're always ROI positive. As a team, we have 12 members, so we're a small group of professionals. Most of our team is developers. Our product is very heavily technical, so there is a lot of machine learning and artificial intelligence there. We also have a brilliant group of investors that joined our company. So thanks a lot for Global Pilots program. I'm happy to be here and happy to stay in touch with you. Thank you.
Всем привет, меня зовут Влад Здоренко, Startupbootcamp. Спасибо всем стартапам, кто уже выступил, ну а мы переходим ко второй части нашей питч-сессии. И первым стартапом будет платформа Navigine, которая позволяет отслеживать перемещение людей и транспортных средств на предприятиях. Умная бесконтактная пропускная система O.Vision, технология распознавания лиц для бизнес-центров, офисов и предприятий. NVI Solutions анализирует видеопоток и фиксирует рабочий день сотрудника на производстве. Программный комплекс Geoplat для поиска, разведки и разработки месторождений нефти, газа с использованием искусственного интеллекта. Облачная платформа Skyeer для контроля и управления объектами строительства и горной добычи. И онлайн-маркет Kinosk для поиска аренды, продажи или покупки коммерческого транспорта. Ну, а теперь передаю слово стартапам и поехали.
Hello, my name is Luina, and today I will present you the Navigine company. Navigine creates an enterprise software platform for precise indoor positioning that improves safety and workflow. We have clients in more than 50 countries, and 3 main of them, US, Germany, and Russia. Navigine have 2 main products. The first one is mobile platform. This platform provides indoor navigation feature that could be included into any existing mobile application for navigation inside shopping malls, airports, supermarket, and other. Our second product is tracking platform for location, valuable assets, and employees for enterprise. This platform can help to improve safety level and labor discipline. We work in B2B market and have 3 main types of our clients: system integrators, mobile developers, and technological companies. We usually sell them by subscription. With these clients, we focusing on 3 main verticals: transportation, manufacturing, and retail. On this slide, we can show for you some of our clients. Maybe you know some of them, such as Analog Devices, Yandex, and Russian Railways. The market of location-based services grows rapidly. By 2024, the market size will be $40 billion. According to analytical reports, Navigine has been certified as one of the key vendors on this market. There are other competitors, and on this slide you can see them. And I will explain you why competitors, why we, in comparison with them, we have so many green marks. We constantly study our market and found our competitive advantages. The first one is we are hardware and technology agnostic platform. It means we can use different hardware in our platform. Also, we can quick and easy deployment and scaling our solution. Thanks for our algorithms, we have high accuracy with the less infrastructure. And we have very strong R&D team. In total, Navigine have a team around 20 people. And in 2018, Navigine hired the first sales executive in Berlin. And now we're expanding our team there. Thank you for listening to me. And if you have any questions, I am open to answer them.
Hello, my name is Daniel. I'm the co-founder of O.Vision, and we have set the standard for facial recognition-based access control and will permanently change the way you enter the office. That is why we have created the most secure and convenient method to enter any building. And not just by a small margin, but we're actually 2.5 times faster than any of our nearest competitors, and the first product that truly allows a person to walk through without having to stop. Our team consists of me. I'm a student at UCL. My co-founder studied in Boston. We are engineering-led with graduate degrees in mathematics. While maintaining our speed, we also maintain our accuracy. With a 0% false positive, this is the chance that we falsely let in a person. We maintain a 0.045 probability that we don't let in someone we should. We have a mobile application for easy registration that allows anyone to enter any building using O.Vision. This is a truly centralized platform. The value add is immense. Of course, we provide this endless flow of people through the lobby. We also provide an easy registration process, a positive first impression for client-facing businesses, while ultimately also cutting costs by automating the check-in process. As you can see from the video, just how fast it works. We have now installed in one of the largest co-working developments within St. Petersburg. Our clients also consist of Russian Railways, Orange, which is the 8th largest telecommunications provider in the world. And we have also launched a pilot project for a temperature sensor line of products that you will see in Russian Railways here. So it measures the temperature and then lets a person in automatically. We combine both hardware and software expertise to create the most complete product. Typically, our competitors, they either buy off-the-shelf software, and this leads to a slow and unreliable product that hasn't seen mainstream appeal, or they're facial recognition-based companies that do not focus on the property technology space. Our pricing is fixed, 350,000 rubles or 450 with the temperature sensor. This includes all installation, integration, and training. Now our new line of products with the temperature measurement allows us to maintain the health and safety standards of the office when we move out of the quarantine. So this measures both your temperature and allows you access into the building. We're also now soon launching our facial recognition payment solution and are looking to partner. Thank you very much, and please face the future with me.
Hello, I'm Andrei Bolshakov from NVI Solutions, and I want you to present the Cyclops. What is the industry right now? The industry is a complex of very difficult equipment, difficult processes. It's about robotics, it's about digitalization, it's about Industry 4G, IoT, and so on. But people are still the same. Do your operation officer knows that even a small nap or small mistake in the process may cause you losses $1 million due to system failures, due to severe damage to employees, and so on. Even these two videos shows losses we have like saved for our customer around $40 million. So what challenges you're facing right now? First of all, it's safety, equipment and technological process violation in real time on device on facility you are owning. The second one is this incident preventing by changing the culture and mentality of the personnel. The third one is informing of you or some people involved in these processes in real time. And the last one is the reducing the cost of all these processes. So for solving this, we have created the Cyclops. It's safety and technology violation detection based on green video artificial intelligence. It's a customer-oriented ecosystem of machine vision recognition solutions. And to adopt the Cyclops on your facility, you should license several cameras, for example, after like short planning and engineering design. And the good thing about the Cyclops is that it may be work on existing infrastructure of your facility. So for this moment, we have already created a lot of AI-based models. For example, like common detectors like gloves and vest and helmets, and number of people involved in some operations, to more difficult, for example, ID recognition or license plate recognition. And the most complex one is the production cycle control by video stream in real time. So our team consists of more than 25 engineers, from pure scientific people to field engineers that can operate in real facilities, install cameras, and so on. And for this moment, we have already succeeded in lots of projects from oil industry and banks. And moreover, we have succeeded in several acceleration programs and several industrial and scientific conferences with our solution and our approaches. So we are estimating the whole market of CIS region of video analytics around $5 billion right now. And to take a part in this market and even more in Europe, we have raised around 1 million euros from venture fund as round A. And the next year we are going to raise even more. So if you want to take a part in our story, you are welcome. Here is our contacts. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Gary and I would like to introduce you to Geoplat. This is an expert platform for exploration and production in petroleum industry. The exploration and production segment contains about 600 exabytes of data. ENP project take from 9 to 36 months to complete. And of course, the cost of IT is extremely significant, even for the largest oil and gas companies. And all of these companies knows that switching to the cloud technologies will reduce costs by up to 60%. But migrating business processes to cloud technologies has a lot of technical problems. First of all, it's the connection between the petroleum software. The second problem is the organization of IT environment for thousands of employees. Next problem is the secure storage and transmission of data. And the last problem is the system scaling in a short time. All of these problems do not allow companies to fully use the potential of migration to cloud technologies. That's why we built Geoplat. This platform has an open API for connecting petroleum software, unified interface with microservices, closed loop with a lot of security settings, and cloud option for scaling. So, how it works? Oil and gas companies can use public or private cloud systems, but a hybrid system will be more effective for most clients. Our clients are about 30 companies in Russia, such as Gazprom, Lukoil, Rosneft. We also work with international companies and universities. This work based on research and development related to artificial intelligence, cloud technologies, and high-performance computing. Our solution can help you to reduce your costs. We can optimize your business process really good and to reduce the human factor in your work results. And if you want to know how to do this, please contact us, and thank you for your attention.
Hi, I'm Grigory and I'm a co-founder of Skyeer, a cloud platform for monitoring construction and mining assets based on UAV data. It's commonly acknowledged that 80% of construction projects don't meet deadlines and exceed their budget. Using UAVs for surveying is a common approach, but you would still need some tool to turn your raw aerial data into some actionable business insight. And that's exactly what Skyeer platform does. It helps you to analyze, visualize, and manage all relevant geospatial data. We have launched our platform in Q4 2018 and already got proper traction. We have surveyed over 11,000 hectares of mining and construction assets for our clients, and in each of the 80 projects we completed, we delivered clear payoff metrics. With Skyeer, clients get unbiased survey data, 10 times faster and with up to 80% increase in accuracy compared to a conventional surveying approach. Our proprietary algorithm can turn images of your territory into a 3D elevation model. The basic toolkit of the platform can then measure distance, height, and volume of any object on the construction site. But the key feature of the problem are industry solutions. For construction, Skyeer helps to monitor the progress of your earthworks. And also you can compare design plans to as-built. For the mining industry, Skyeer offers a toolbox which helps you optimize your haul roads and also report your inventory by 40% faster than by conventional methods. We deliver value to all project stakeholders. C-level executives can easily use Skyeer to check project status without any special training and knowledge. And on-site specialists and middle management can use Skyeer for their simple daily duties. We exploit a low capex and scalable market strategy, focusing on our SaaS platform, for which we sell subscription and also charge for data processing. In the domestic market, we also perform drone flights, but for global expansion, we are going to look for local partners to do that. Such a business model puts us in a global, already addressable market of $100 billion US, of which currently only 5% is serviced by UAVs. But exactly this segment is set for rapid growth. Our experience in the Global Pilots program resulted in two strategic outcomes for the company. First, we have developed a country-specific global strategy with a focus on the Middle East and Southeast Asia. And second, we have updated our marketing strategy and value proposition for the clients and already gained 5 new leads for pilots, even under current turbulent circumstances.
I'm Ruslan Gorb, co-founder of Kinosk, online service for listing, search and rent of construction equipment and machinery. Our team has 20 years of experience in transport industries. I was co-founder of 2 successful companies for the automotive business, and one of them got an award from Microsoft. So the history of Kinosk began with searching of equipment for community I live in, and we faced the following problems. Own equipment is not profitable for landlords. Search of a contractor and managing list equipment takes a long time. And there is no specific IT solution for rental management in the market. Manufacturers of equipment, rental and insurance company confirm our hypothesis that cloud solution could help to resolve these problems. But this is a difficult task for most companies in the industry. And we have created single ecosystem for the rental market based on Microsoft Azure, consisting of a two-site online marketplace and Kinosk CRM, which is suitable for all market segments and connected with our marketplace and external ERP system. We target Airbnb model for construction industries and help tenants to cover the equipment need and save on management. For rental companies, we help to increase the utilization rate of equipment and reduce the total cost of ownership, on money, on advertising. Manufacturers of equipment could sell with connected CRM solution and create own online rental services. Insurance companies can sell via our marketplace current insurance product and new services to ensure the key risk in the rental business. Rental market will be around $190 billion in the world. But at the same time, construction industry has a low level of automation, which means is a great potential to grow the business of online services and insurance. Kinosk has no competitors, has no analogies. We created the new business model combining marketplace, CRM, and online insurance. Kinosk takes transaction and subscription fee from owners of equipment. And to attract the users, we have prepared a partnership program with classified telematics providers and IT developers for construction and agriculture companies. And we are looking forward to increase the sales through the Microsoft partner channel, consulting companies, and insurance brokers. Our challenge to launch the new online insurance product to reduce the key risk in rental business and online rental platform for top machinery and equipment manufacturers. Kinosk creates innovations that help the industry of construction equipment and machinery.
Друзья, спасибо, что вы с нами. Не забывайте задавать вопросы нашим участникам в чате, а мы переходим к заключительной части. В последнем блоке перед вами выступят онлайн-сервис Ireg помогает компаниям и индивидуальным пользователям с регистрацией авторского права. С помощью технологии видеоотбора кандидатов от VCV вы сможете автоматизировать кадровые процессы. Системы потоковой обработки данных Fabrique.ai для приложений, требующих принятия решений в реальном времени. Платформа Симформер, которая обучает аудиторию при помощи бизнес-симуляций. Платформа для автоматизации клиентских коммуникаций Крафток. И Биорг, который распознает документы и оцифровывает изображения с помощью нейросетей. У вас есть возможность задать вопросы нашим выступающим. Пишите их в чате. Поехали!
Hello, my name is Galina. I'm Science Doctor in Law and Ireg founder. We help people and companies all around the world protect their technologies and ideas in the moment of creation with our Ireg service. We have several reasons to do that. All around the globe, people are suffering with the same problems. It's hard to sign an agreement. It's hard to prove what was exactly created under that agreement. And even if you manage to do that, it's still an issue to store these files for 50 years. For these reasons, patent troll wins and good guys lose. So we created a solution that makes good guys win, because they can obtain copyright protection in the moment of creation on every asset they create. It can be design, media, technology, on any other asset, and they provide a protection in the moment of creation with directly connection to the storages. How it works. Human create assets, they download in storages, Ireg link directly to the storage, we take file from there, make a digital copy, sign it with certificate, and make it possible as legal evidence that working in 177 countries to make good guys win.
Signing a contract is not enough to become a right holder.
To form an asset in view order, you need at least 30 minutes for one person. It means 60 hours for a team of 10 members every month. Go Ireg to keep assets safe and sound with one button. Existing process was a very tough routine, even for us in the beginning, because all market offer you is to hire a person on regular basis or buy ERP solution that can be very expensive. And even if you do that, you still need expert advisors to make it possible, and you don't have any scientific guarantee that that will be working in your particular case. So we transformed all routine we have seen into smart solution that help every Irish client to make possible to protect technologies and design in the moment of creation with 3 steps or 3 clicks. And we have very friendly user interface than you can imagine. Our users explore interface in 3 clicks. First, you need to sign up, and you can do that multiple ways. Second, choose preferred storage. Third, choose jurisdiction, set authors and company. Finally, go to payments. And that's everything you need to obtain assets in the moment of creation. So we make possible to shift all copyright routine and all IP calls into one strategic action. Go Ireg. And now our clients know that even if they want to go global or scale or make possible to obtain investments or list assets, they should go Ireg and protect their technologies. And it is easy for them to understand because it's a very simple action. They can do it now. This IP insurance costs $25 per user for storage that allows every company to keep all assets safe and sound in the one place, because they can make different storages and share it with different teams and obtain every asset in the moment of creation and protect it with copyright. Also, we have a unique cloud solution for universities to promote science, digital and arts and technologies as well. And they can launch it without huge capital investments. It's made possible for every university to share its idea, technology and science results. That make it global, and it will be working all around the globe in 177 countries. So now we're transforming existing process for copyright into digital product on market of $200 billion capacity. And we make it with our patent solution to provide every company possibility to get copyright protection on its assets and technologies and earn the money for them and go global. We welcome technological future and invite you to join us. Go Ireg.
Hi everyone, my name is Alex and I'm the head of growth at VCV. We've built a tool for hiring based on pre-recorded video resumes and AI-based assessment. Remember, you were hiring someone last time. How many times you wanted to finish a meeting 2 minutes after the start? That's what happens to every recruiter in the world. And on average, recruiters spend about 21 hours on pre-screening for just one position. So our tool helps to shorten that time by 7 times. And our solution helps to connect candidates and recruiters faster and in a more efficient way. This efficiency has been proven by our case studies with more than 300 companies and more than 350,000 candidates have already recorded their video resumes. Imagine that a company needs to pre-screen and hire 10 people out of 5,000 candidates. And with VCV, they can do that in just 2 weeks instead of 3 months like before. VCV can be used even wider for different scenarios in HR, like onboarding, adaptation, learning and development, video reviews and feedbacks, promotion, because this unique video question and answer format gives that option. And VCV can be also used for education, for pitching, for project presentation, and marketing. So being backed by 500 startups and supported by investors from the US, Japan, and Russia helped us to expand globally and to open 3 offices in San Francisco, Moscow, and Tokyo with more than 40 people in the team. Our business model is selling long-term subscriptions. So for large companies, it's on average is about $15,000. And for smaller businesses, it starts from $1,000. The final price depends on the amount of users and the volume of recruitment. And our key metrics are obviously VCVs recorded, revenue, and new clients acquired. In 2019, all these metrics saw 50% growth. And for this year, we're planning to grow twofold. We have a strategy how to do that, how to reach that target. We are launching and introducing to the market a new B2C model, a video resume builder for candidates, giving them opportunity to record their short video pitch and send it to any company they would like to work at, thus being ambassadors of VCV for businesses. The market is constantly growing. We see that. Our team is skilled and experienced and actually ready for all new challenges. We're changing very fast. We're adapting to the situation. Our investors and advisors support us in this. And that's how we definitely will reach our key goal for this year, to grow twofold and to double our metrics. And our mission is to help thousands of companies save millions of hours when hiring, as well as to help millions of candidates to find their dream job. That's why we're developing our tool. Thank you very much. You can see my contacts here. Please feel free to drop me an email and to ask any questions. You're welcome. Thank you very much.
Hi there, I'm Sergey Kedrov, co-founder of Fabrique.ai. Corporations say, we connected hundreds of event sources from multiple devices, sensors, online. We receive hundreds of thousands of events every second. How could we process all these intensive streams online? What should we do to make reliable decisions in real time? And reliability is the issue. AI is trained on history and is applied to actual data. What if reality is no more relevant to history? How fast could we detect changes? What should we do to mitigate risks for business? And Fabrique empowers business to be real-time. Process intensive streams, make reliable decisions, detect anomaly, optimize models, run concurrent strategies online. Just 3 cases. The bank runs TensFire models to assess about 1 million borrowers every day. And again, models were trained on history and are applied to the new borrowers. If the new borrowers start different from previous one, banks start making wrong decisions. Up to now, 1 month was required to detect changes and 3 months to react. Fabrique helped to decrease detection time to real time and improvement to 2 weeks. Next case. The fast food company serves about 100,000 customers every day. And the fact is that all the customers are unique. They prefer their own ingredients, add-ons, size, drinks, time, place. The personalization is required to meet all these needs and make the process convenient. And online personalization helps to decrease ordering time from minutes to seconds and increase every check up to 15%. Next case. The steel producing manufacturer produces 1 rolled steel coil every 90 seconds. The quality control requires time, and there is a risk of producing defective steel for days. Online quality control helps to decrease detection time from days to seconds and decrease downtime. And what have we got within this program. 14 meets with corporations interested in the solution. 7 cases packed in accordance with Ernst & Young guidance. 4 people hired to scale up activities globally. 2 regions were selected to focus on, and 1 demo stand will be deployed on Azure to show live cases. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Sergey. I am CEO of Verme platform. Verme is a platform for practical training in business simulations. Simulations now recognized as one of most effective way to learn because it forms skills. Sim-based solution in educational market now growing about 25% a year. Our clients are university, business schools, and large companies. They have big problems with skill training their managers and students because typical online courses or training are not effective. We solved their problem. The main idea can be formulated briefly. Theory in online course plus practice in business simulations equally skills. As a result, our clients radically reduce the cost of training students or managers with a significant increase in efficiency. What is inside and how it works? A gaming environment with realistic virtual economy integrated with business game builder and integrated with learning management system. The user doesn't sleep from boring and abstract theory, but learns and forms business skills by playing an exciting game. Game which realistically emulates all key business function or business processes. Business simulations can be about any industry or about any area of management. Verme today, the world's only platform, allows the teacher for one day to create a serious business simulation. We made Lego to create educational business games. Just put the checkbox on the options you need. The multiplayer mode and game builder are most key features of the Verme. Our main business model is a subscription for universities and companies. Important facts about us. Since the foundations of the company, we have been operating in the international market. Our international team have with strong expertise in IT, game design, and educational technology. Our plan is simple. We intend to make Verme an international standard of quality business education. We will do this because we have already many reputable international awards and many major well-known customers. And we already have previous expertise in creating a large international business. Now we attract investment for scale our business and actively enter to US market. Thank you very much. Welcome to Verme.
Hi, my name is Mike. I'm a co-founder of CraftTalk. We provide a solution for messaging contact centers. Google says that 65% of all the users would like to send a message and not to call. And there are over 100,000 contact centers in the world to respond to this demand. And that's a $500 million market opportunity for us. There are some fragmented solutions on this market, but their approach has a problem. Imagine something happened and the traffic increased 10 times. That's a real situation after COVID-19 news. You can't scale your agents, and your pre-trained bot also will not help because it's unaware of the new topics. So in this situation, the customer service will completely fail. But CraftTalk solution will work because AI in CraftTalk instantly learns from agents how to handle the conversations. And that is the magic with CraftTalk. You start with handling all the conversations in our platform with agents, and after some time, you realize that 60% of all the conversations are now handled automatically, and that your agents are working 2 times more efficiently. We offer this solution for using in client contact centers and using inside the companies for help desk and HR departments. Our team is exactly right for this kind of a problem because our co-founders have a lot of experience in both technology and client service. To summarize, we offer connectors to multiple channels, user interface for agents, AI automation with deep learning, and BI analytics to understand what is happening, and the knowledge base to keep all the company data. It is important that we combine all these technologies in one platform, because that is the key for efficient agents and efficient AI. That looks like a lot of technology, but it's easy to run in just one day, and it's easy to maintain and to manage. You don't need any special skills for this. For example, our case, the contact center migrated from Genesys platform to our solution in 2 weeks. After 3 months, 57% of all the conversations are fully automated. And also the agents are 2 times more efficient than in Genesys. In overall, that means that now the same number of agents in Genesys are now processing 4.6 times more conversations in our platform. This April, we handled 1 million conversations for clients in Russia and CIS, and we're also doing discussing a pilot with a company from Germany. For this year, we project 3 times revenue growth. We plan to launch in Europe, and we are releasing a cloud global version of our product in addition to our enterprise version. We target the market which is being developed right now, and we want to be number 1 on this market globally. We are now raising seed round exactly for this. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Gleb Shaposhnikov. I represent the Bjork LLC. Our company holds leading position on Russian market of recognizing personal documents. We use innovative solution to recognize images and documents of any complexity, including handwritten text. We use combined solution. There are 4 models of neural network and crowdsourcing platform. More than 55,000 operators are registered in it. Due to this approach, we guarantee a high quality of recognition, which is over 99%. Also, operators can mark up a dataset and train neural network. The service recognizes all types of documents, such as passports, sets of bank documents, accounting documents, complex handwritten documents, and any non-standard documents. The service works quite simple. Firstly, you need to upload documents, image or scan via a special system. Then it will be sent to our server for recognition. Then operators will mark up dataset and train neural network. Finally, recognized data will be automatically sent to the customer system via API or FTP. What do you get using our service? High quality recognition, which is over 99%, and high speed of documents recognition. Very important thing is that our customers pay only for the result. There are no costs for salaries, for software, or something else. You will pay only for the recognized unit of the document. Our platform is socially responded. The main part of operators is socially vulnerable. There are people with limited mobility, mothers on maternity leave, students, etc. Nowadays, when people lose their jobs, our platform may be the main source of income for that people. Our clients trust us from different business spheres. Today, the list includes huge Russian companies. I hope that major international corporations will expand this list soon. In conclusion, due to the Global Pilots Accelerator, we were able to enter the international market, received high-quality advices from experts, exchange experience with other startups, and received publications in foreign media. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy it. Keep in touch.
Дорогие друзья, наш демо-дэй подошел к концу. Спасибо, что были с нами. Уверены, что вы нашли интересные для себя решения, предложенные нашими стартапами. По вопросам дальнейших шагов, планов, взаимодействия, пожалуйста, обращайтесь к нам, Global Pilots, компании EY, Microsoft, Startupbootcamp и Altergate. Информация ниже под видео. Увидимся!